Hello, future bros of the country of Irun. I'm Klaus von Hindenburg, and I'm here to give you the scoop on like the basics of our glorious nation.
La la tra la tra la la tra la la tra.
The history of our country is a very simple history. Um, in the year of 2030, back when they used the Jesus calendar, the Ayatollah started releasing updates on a social media website called Twitter, and the the posts have been lost to the ages by now. But all the bros, he called for them to all gather in a Brazilian rainforest, and they all came in masses, and they formed their own country, and the country is now known as Irun. And as bros, they just wandered the jungle for like 40 years, and they're very hip and very modern at the time. The wandering was so. They did that, and then after a long time, they marched on the city of Rio de Janeiro, and they became the supreme leaders of what we once knew as Brazil. And the Ayatollah, they say he was once known in his past life in America as a man named Kanye West, and no one's really sure if that's true or not. And that's real. Our country, as you probably have learned at this point, is led by the Ayatollah Khanate, and it will always be that way because he is immortal. He will never die. Um, but he is popularly elected every 5 years. He's the only choice on the ballot, but everyone votes for him. And the legislative branch, the Brojleys, they are also popularly elected every 5 years. The judicial system, once again, led by the Ayatollah. He's the supreme leader. He appoints a judicial board, but like every court decision is also decided by the Ayatollah. And there's no religion in the country of Iran. It's you just have to accept the Ayatollah. That's pretty much the most important concept of the country. So like a typical day in the life of a person of Iran is like you wake up very early in the morning and you have a breakfast of maybe some whey protein, and then you go to the gym for like 1/2 hour, 2/2 hour, and then you come back and have lunch, which is maybe like some whey protein, but probably creatine, and then you go and you run for like a long time, or you play flatball or cornhole. And for dinner, you come back and you have a very nutritious smoothie, and it has whey protein in it as well. The political system in Iran is very different than the country of America. And in Iran, the main political separation is between the choice to play cornhole or flatball, also known as disc. And this all really started back in the early days during like the 40-year march through the rainforest, because like those that wanted to play cornhole, they were very different than those that wanted to play flatball, and it's grown into like the major social cleavage of the country, and they both have their own political party, both of course headed by the Ayatollah, and it's just very integral to the structure of our nation. Economically, the country of Iran is one of the front runners in the whole world. The main exports are the cornhole board and the flat ball, and our people, they're very happy here in the country, and the level of infrastructure in the country, I would say probably much. So like three of the main rights in our country is the right to life, the right to be super cool, and the right to work out and be very fit. So like because of that, one of our biggest welfare programs is like installation of workout machines like the ones you see around this room. So, like, I bet at this point you are wondering what it is we do for fun here in the country of Irun. And I will tell you, every morning, every citizen, or bro as we are also known, has to ride a unicycle to their place of work. At every office in the country, as mandated by the Ayatollah, there is an artificial sledding slope that people love to sled on. The beach life, very important to the culture, as always. Over there, you can see our national pastime, sponging, very much fun. Very much fun. Cut. You know, it's a really great place to live and a great place to come visit. You know, it's very modern, very cool. I would say that you should probably come check it out. And that's what we say.
She may contain the urge to run away, but hold her down with soggy.